Yeah, most people do on these things.
Yeah, he was actually not that bad.
Yeah, he did well. Yeah. Okay, guys, just got my ticket. Headed up here to check out the crater. It's $22 to get in to see it. Probably worth it because all the money goes towards like keeping this project open. But when I was in line, the lady that was checking me in started freaking out. And I was like, what's going on? And she said, well, you remind me of somebody. And I was like, okay, is it bad? And she said, no, you remind me of my ex-husband. I said, oh, well, what's, wait, hang on, let me see. So, all right, I guess we're going in here.
I don't know what it is. Is it something you, is it a ride?
Hey, so,
Simulated ride?
I said, who do I remind you of? She said, ex-husband. And then she said, you don't even want to know the reason why they got divorced. But she said, he was very good looking and you were very good looking. And you remind me of him. And I was flattered. I said, wow, I wish I had gotten that on the GoPro. So anyway, here we go. Let's look. So exciting.
So exciting.
To see a big hole in the earth.
It's
good that it landed out here and not like in New York City. What is that?
I said it's so much more than just a big hole though.
Oh, I know.
Occasionally it rains, becomes a puddle.
Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
That's what I was wondering, was it?
Rain around here too far.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Someone asked me, like, is it filled with rain like that other meteor hole? And I was like, based on the conditions.
About 5 inches a year, so, and that's including snowfall. So no, we do not have that issue.
Well, that's okay. I want to see the bottom of it.
Oh, someday I'll get to go down
Oh, yeah.
there. Someday.
Hey, if you want to.
Yeah.
All right, look at this.
Yeah. Quite a-
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks. So my name's Dorothy. I will be your tour guide. I'm gonna let him take his picture, and then that's the last time he's gonna be able to get off the trail on the entire tour. All right, guys. So a couple of rules while we're out here on the trail. First off, we are at 5,600 feet. You're more than welcome to take your masks off. We are outside. Just be kind and courteous to those folks around you. Please stay on the trail. The rocks on the side are not bolted down. They will roll. You will fall. If you fall, I only agree to catch one person a day. So this is my first tour, so I still have one person left to catch. Also, I have to be in front of the group at all times so that if any wild animals come on the trail, I get to be the human sacrifice. But I got the key to get inside, so you guys might want to save me. Fortunately, I haven't seen any wild animals on the trail either. Just little ones like this big. All right, so a little bit of history, guys, before we move down the trail. Back in the late 1800s, the USGS actually sent their lead geologist out here to the area after receiving a large box of rocks in the mail that they thought were kind of strange looking. When he arrived out here, he came all the way from New York, rode his horse from the railroad out here to the crater because there was not a road coming out here. Got here, did 2 weeks worth of testing at the bottom of the crater, and decided that because nothing was magnetic at the bottom of the crater, we were actually a volcanic steam vent. If you've ever been to a volcanic site, there's nothing here that says volcano. There's actually 2 rocks in this whole entire area that says volcano. One of them is up at Peter Pan, and one of them is on my geology table. So, after he declared us a volcanic steam vent, part of the scientific community believed that he was wrong. Part of it believed that he was right. Most of them back then believed that every crater on Earth was caused by a volcano. And if it wasn't caused by a volcano, then whatever created it was just as big as it itself. That would be a pretty big meteorite. All right, so there are volcanoes all the way around us, guys. If you look to the west over here, that's Flagstaff, those mountains. That's San Francisco Peak, Sunset Crater, and Mount Humphreys, which are all volcanic. It's actually called the San Francisco Volcanic Mountain Range. 640 volcanoes in that 50 miles of mountain range over there.
Are they still active?
Part of them are, and part of them aren't. So if you look way off to the east over here, I don't know if you folks behind me will be able to see it because of the buildings. Those black mountains that you see way off in the distance at the beginning of the Painted Desert, those are called the Hopi Buttes. They're an ancient volcanic mountain range. So there are volcanoes around us, but really nothing at this site that says volcano. All right, so who all's been out to the observation decks? Nobody? Awesome. Oh, well, did you look at the telescope at the bottom? All right, then you're good. Okay. All right, so down at the bottom of the crater, there is a 6'2" cutout of an astronaut and a 3' by 5' American flag. It's your guys' job during the tour to try to find it. This gives you guys a little bit of perspective of how large the crater actually is and how small you would be at the bottom. I will give you a hint at our last stop if you have not found it yet. When you do find it, don't tell everybody else where it is. And yes, you can use your cameras and your phones and your binoculars. You guys are probably to find it, but
My phone.
alright, so we're going to go ahead and move down the trail, guys. This is kind of a large group. Please try to stay together as we're going down the trail. The sooner we all get to somewhere where I'm going to start talking, the sooner you guys have time for pictures and questions. That's already happening. So, it's actually finding equipment.
Let's go.